Yana, how's it
Yes,
going, buddy?
good.
Excellent. The other guys have a couple of questions for you as we start off the scene. Okay, quickly, let me set up the scene. You guys are at the shithole known as the place that you all live. Alex, you for some reason you can't figure out your bedding is all out front, and somebody lit it on fire and burned it. So you have no bedding left. I don't know why.
What happened to my nest?
And everybody else's bedding's fine. It's just yours, for some reason, was drug outside and lit on fire. Yana, get +1 sanity for no reason in particular. Anyway, so you guys are sitting around an uneven table, drinking whatever the fuck it is you like to drink, probably whiskey, and talking, and all three of you are there. The front door is closed and probably barricaded. This is as much privacy as you're going to get. And for some reason that you can't or don't care about or don't know or whatever, it's about 3 or 4 days until Blood Dome time. Go.
Right. Well, must have drunk quite a lot last night. Bed's on fire outside.
I almost spit out my soda.
Yeah.
So, Mildred.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
As I had to unexplicably have to run out last time, and as Cecil, overseer of the Blood Dome, was not able to be with us, it all falls on you to let us know what happened.
Oh shit! I hope you solved it in the meantime.
Oh yeah. I just magically sold something that I had no idea what's going on with.
Okay. So
it's all up to you. The big vital clue that was hidden in Logan's rantings is for up to you.
What I remember most is being really drunk and trying to have some fun, but there wasn't anything to do here. So that's the most important thing I remember. But I can try to remember more.
Please do.
Okay. So we found a guy who gave us money. That's maybe a nice information to have.
Okay.
He's also a traveler. He knows about the other worlds.
All right.
What was his name?
Wait a minute. Maybe I will remember. Oh, Porter Winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
He owns the warehouse with the gate.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's a oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. He's constructing some kind of weird place for rich people.
Oh,
He's building it?
He's the same.
I think so.
He's oh shit. Okay. I think I just got it.
Yeah.
Well, share it with the class, Bueller.
Yeah.
That got remember they were talking about that new area of town that they were making for all the rich people?
No, but go on.
Yeah, so apparently that's the same guy that's the traveler that owns the is that what you're saying?
I think so, yeah. If I remember it correctly.
Well, we failed to go there yet. It's an area that's been mentioned that we haven't gone to yet. And
yeah, so we went there.
Yeah, I could almost see that was also a place that could maybe hold, I don't know, 5,000 band-shaped coffins, maybe? I don't know.
I think we was thinking about it, but then it wasn't. But I don't know why we decided it's not the place.
I'm not sure if it's fully. We need to. Oh God, we've lost our researcher. We need Cecil, Overlord of the Blood Dome. You will now have to become our new researcher.
Overseer, sir.
Overseer, sorry, yes, overseer. We need to research that new complex. I got a funny feeling that last time we were told it was maybe not fully built yet.
According to my notes, we were looking into like paradigm games and all that. You guys did that last time?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So we tried to go there, but because we weren't looking as fancy, like fancy rich people, they didn't let us in.
Oh.
And there are like these. There is really high security. There is like this. I don't know how to say it, like a chamber you go in and there are all these guns pointed at you.
Oh, great. A kill zone.
Okay, let's not go to that area ever. Ever.
And they ask you why do you want to go there and stuff like that. So I think it would be, we could go there if we looked like rich people who want to live there or something, but we need to like prepare ourselves.
We would need to make money so we could afford to look like rich people.
I have some money, but I don't know if I have enough to look like a rich person. He gave us 10,000 grants each.
Holy shit!
It was kind of cool. He was
what did he give you the money for?
I was kind of suspicious of him because it's weird to find somebody who is supportive, but he was just like interested in other travelers. He said.
Okay, so you met a weird guy who's a traveler who gave you 10 grand and you don't remember his name. God damn.
Is this a Mildred thing or is this,
little
a bit of both, actually.
Little common B.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, and he. That's I think the main things about him. Oh, he gave us a clue about the gate. That the gate can be opened by something that is not solid, liquid, gas, or will. Using your will doesn't help either.
So not solid, not liquid, not gas.
Yes.
So we need to make plasma?
Probably. We didn't figure out what it means.
Well, I would think if that goo was anything to in the,
the goo maybe.
Drive, that was any kind of substance, I would guess that would be. But we didn't see anything to plug that into the gateways, but so I don't
what
think
goo?
The goo.
No. Explain a little more about said goo.
Do you remember that thumb? Do you remember the thumb drive that we saw when we first came through to this world? That was on the table with the gangsters that were bartering. Well, we got that back. We got that back. We robbed it off of an old Asian lady, who happened to be a gangster, by the way. So don't think straight away it was all bad. So
Joseph beating up an old Asian lady. Yeah.
So we got that back, and it's super like high tech. So obviously I want nothing to do with it, but it's got some kind of weird goo inside it, like
No, maybe like actual goo, or is it gooey? GUI.
It's actually got like liquid goo in it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I wasn't sure if Logan had told you there was a graphic user interface inside something, and everybody just thought it was, goo.
No, I wouldn't know about that anyway, because I don't like anything electricity based.
Yes. You're scared because electricity is the devil. We got it.
Devil.
There's a knock on the door.
Go when we're briefing.
I'll just leave this here then. You hear?
What is it?
Yeah.
Is it a bomb?
and you hear
Is it
somebody
ticking?
leaving. You don't know.
I'll go to the door.
Right. It looks as though it's been barricaded from the inside
Yes.
with trash. No, I mean barricaded.
You guys
Like
put shit in front of the door?
it's a way
How
to
do we
keep the
get in and out now?
GM from interrupting your briefings.
It
Apparently.
must have been a very, very, very heavy night last night.
By the way, as he says this, he's dressed up like Tim Curry from a certain movie.
Lederhosen or okay.
Carter's.
Okay.
It was a hell of a night.
I'll take the plastic shovel next to the door and just start scooping the stuff out of the way.
Done. Eventually, you get the door open, and it is a big metal barrel. On the outside, it's marked grease, hog grease.
Why?
Would either of you two like to explain why there's a barrel of hog grease out here looking at you?
It's like one of those 50-gallon metal barrels and shit.
I'm not picking this up.
You'd need a doily for that, actually, unless you're super strong.
Whiskey is one hell of a drink.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I spent the last 30 days looking to try to kidnap a tiger for the blood dome. So I apparently missed a bunch here.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. It happens. So, no chance of remembering this traveler's name then, huh?
I remember his name is the Porter Winter.
The what?
The Porter Winter.
Oh!
It's the same guy.
Yes, he came up.
Yeah.
Yana, give me a memory roll for something else that may be in your head. I don't know.
Yeah. It's probably there somewhere hidden.
Winter
Yes,
spelled with a Y.
Right. In addition to that, because you're not even sure which plots, if any, he is dealing with, other than mysteriously giving you 10,000 and being nice, which confused you at the time and maybe still does.
Would that be Porter Winter with a Y by any chance?
In addition to that, the whole crux of what you and the other guy whose name you've probably already forgotten were working on for like a week or two was figuring out, and by the way, as far as you know, it's still in the hiding place in this piece of shit house.
Right, the thing.
Where the thing goes.
Yes.
Because that's the huge mystery that has confounded you and frustrated you for weeks. And just now, as your sobriety is increasing slowly with your possible crit memory roll, this comes to mind. I just wanted to put that out there for you, Yana. Enjoy.
Thank you. So, we were trying to figure out.
Best briefing ever.
I know. We were
Keep
trying.
going. Don't interrupt. You're on a roll.
We are trying to figure out things about the chip we got and how to use it, what it is, and we didn't figure out much about it. But we tried really hard. And yeah, we know that a lot of people is looking for the chip. Most of them probably doesn't know much about it.
He's crying right now.
Yeah.
That's the most
briefing ever.
That's the most masterful of like close to 8 hours of hard, intense research and gaming I've ever heard.
I think I can imagine Chris watching this just going, no!
He'd be hanging himself in the other room.
Chris, I feel your pain when you see this.
But I think we really didn't discover a lot of new things. Like, we tried a lot of things, but nothing worked. Like
what? What did you try?
Like, I I don't remember when you left exactly, but there is.
Where did you least leave off?
I left when we were planning an assault
Not you,
on the.
Alex.
Oh,
What was the last thing you remember doing with the dog?
With what?
With the dog, you know the doctor.
Yeah,
The doctor
yeah.
I left you with? Yeah?
I don't actually remember anything. I remember leaving him and go drinking.
This is awesome. I get to rerun last session again.
No.
It'll be super.
No,
I'm into
so,
it.
Okay, so like one thing I remember is that there are people looking for this chip who reside in some sort of warehouse, I guess, and there are lots of people coming in and like offering different chips and stuff, and they are trying it out if it's the chip.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Okay, so we try to go there. Oh, yeah, you've seen that. Then Dudok went there again, and we figure out that they don't know how the chip looks like because they have lots. Yeah. And somebody is watching them. There is a car with few people there. So that's another part of like another party maybe looking for the chip also.
Do you remember how you tracked down Porter Winter?
Good question.
It shows her just like walking down the street. Guy comes up. Hello, I'm Porter Winter. Here's $10,000. We never spoke. We never talked about anything significant.
Yeah.
See ya. And she goes, bye, and goes to drink.
I think he came up because we were researching the building with the portal, I guess, and he's the owner. So maybe that way. I'm not sure.
You make yourself. You didn't, by any chance, like make yourself known on that camera outside the warehouse, did you?
Make ourselves known.
Like, were you like? Do you remember kind of going, "Hey, here we are"?
Oh.
Is that how he possibly knew you were there?
No. I don't think so. No. Oh, did we?
At least she wouldn't have given her name.
Cut to it and shows her going, I'm not going to be sick.
Yeah.
I don't have to find me. Here's my address.
I don't think we figure out whose the camera is. I don't think it's his. Or we didn't speak about it. We asked him if he knows about the new industries and the Chrome Blaze and stuff like that, and he didn't know anything about that. And we asked him if he knows something about that. Dev answers all, and he didn't know anything about that. So
he did know about the drive, though.
it didn't seem that way because we tried to allude to it, and he didn't. He seemed that it doesn't mean anything to him.
So he doesn't know anything.
When you put it that way, it sounds. Yeah, but.
I just want to find him so I can get my 10,000 fucking credits.
Yeah, I know. That's.
Yeah, I like this bribing us to know nothing plan.
Even I remember the $10,000, so that's.
Yeah, that's the first thing you did remember.
Yeah.
He gave us money.
Yeah.
I love the fact that GM has just tottered off here.
My job is done.
Yeah.
I've introduced enough anarchy now. I could leave.
I don't remember if you were here when we talked about when we researched the Paragon companies and found about the lawsuits and stuff. I think you were here.
I remember the doc doing some research, but
yeah.
What kind of lawsuits, Yana?
So their games were too immersive, so people sued them.
What happened in the games that were too immersive? Did people die? Were people getting injured?
People being trapped inside the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I came from.
Yeah.
The people trapped in the game.
Right, that's where your family is.
That's
We really should be trying to do something about and not just profiting off the blood and misery of other people. I still need to get a tiger.
Well, let's not go crazy here, okay? What you also missed, Rob, was we did track down. We know that basically the pods that were sold off in regards to trying to pay off some of Paradigm's bills, they are big. They're like minivan big, and there's about 5,000 of them. So somewhere, and we think it's not. I think it's still probably in the city, but there's somewhere with 5,000 minibuses or like camper van type size things, pods. So that's one thing that is ready to be tracked down as soon as we can. But
did this world have anything similar to an airport before it went to shit, Logan?
Several. You're in San Angeles. There's at least 3 or 4 major airports.
Are there still running airports, or have they?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking an airport would be a good place to hide 5,000 minibuses. Of course, so would any number of parking lots.
Yeah, the problem is, again, I think what we weren't considering last time is that this is like a megaplex, so like everywhere has massive amounts of space.
Okay.
So we were doing the same. We were doing the same thing. We were like, oh, maybe it's on a shipping container boat, or it's on a warehouse. But there's multiple places that can. So I think until we track down more information, that's not really a viable thing to look into right now. I might be wrong, but the way I'm looking at it is we're missing some salient information to be able to track down those at the moment.
Okay, because when I left, we were basically planning a raid, and we'd bribed somebody to open up a... Oh, fuck, what happened? What did you do, Ray?
So that hacker guy, he met an unfortunate demise.
So I don't need to keep the VIP seat for him anymore, is what you're saying.
No.
Oh, god damn.
No.
What did you do
You can
to the
oversee
hacker?
blood, well, it wasn't so much what we did, it's more what he did to himself, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he kind of asked for it in a way.
Yeah.
He wasn't very helpful.
And he was really clear.
During the interrogation.
Why would you be interrogating him? Go back to that.
Oh, so anyway, we were in a flying car. I was freaking out. It crashed. We walked out of the flying car. A taxi pulled up, and it had Mildred and the hacker inside. But I still don't even know his name. Fuck's sake. That's bad. Torturing man, doesn't even know his name. Anyway, so they wouldn't open the door. So I punched the glass. Mildred punched him. He kind of, I encouraged her to hurt him more, and she managed to knock him out. So then we had to do something. We were like, what are we going to do with him? Because we got this knocked out guy in the back of the taxi. So we drug him back to here. We tied him up, obviously, because we couldn't have him just walking off. And he just really wasn't very helpful. He wasn't telling us much. So I think the doc gave him some really heavy sedatives, and now he might be in a coma he's never going to wake up from.
Wait, so he's in the apartment here?
No.
Oh, I don't know. No, that's it. We took him to the hospital. We did do something good.
Yes.
We kind of did a ding-dong ditch at the hospital.
Yes. We didn't sell him for organs, so
We were tempted to sell him for organs.
So the guy who was going to run the security and take care of our ability to get into
No.
the complex is
No.
now in a coma in a hospital because of a botched interrogation from you two, because he showed up in a taxi and they wouldn't let you in, so you punched in the window.
Yes.
Am I getting this?
Yes and no. Okay.
Yes.
Yes to all of that, but no to the fact that he's useful anymore. Basically.
Yeah, I would say he's not useful
No,
anymore. He's probably on an IV somewhere.
He's not useful anymore. Not to us, not anyway. Basically, the whole going into the office thing we've determined as completely useless.
yeah.
Because it's way too much risk for probably no gain that we really need. Could be, but you know, at this point, I'm not willing to risk. We do not have the resources or the setup to be able to do like a high-level raid on a massive corporate building.
Yeah.
So we've got to find other ways of getting the information, if there is information there to get anyone. I mean, it's a satellite office. To me, it's probably even just a cover, you know. It's just an address that they can have in the city, so they can say they're operating within the city. But it's a satellite. I mean, even the lady at the place said it's a satellite office. She goes, she rarely sees people actually go in there, you know. So I can't see them keeping like crazy, you know, high classified information there, or you know, something of importance when there's no one really even there.
I was
It could be one of those.
assuming...
It could be one of those. Yeah, it could be one of the the reverse psychology role where it's like, oh, well, no one will go and live there because it's just. But I don't think it's. We don't have the resources to break into somewhere like that. Even with a hacker that might be able to shut the cameras off, he wasn't sure. So yeah, I'm not taking it.
Okay.
Kind
of wish I'd gotten my money back from him.
Well, that's a shame. You can try and check that. Well, no, I think you'd spent it anyway. You didn't have much on the stick.
Wait, you rolled him before you sent him to the hospital?
No, the dog did. I didn't touch that stuff. It's the devil. So, yeah, last time we left off, we were trying to think down how do we track down the coffins? Because obviously we're trying to get those. We're trying to work out. Oh, so we found out. I think you missed a lot of this as well. We found out that there's a entity. I would just say entity because people are saying it might not even be a real person. But there's an entity known as Ghost Hack who has been trying to fucking make contact with us for some reason, even though it's this amazing hacking fucking entity. Doesn't seem to bloody be able to do it. So we've got Ghost Hack trying to get a hold of us, but then we fucked it up and we broke the cell phone or something that the doc had. And so, but we're thinking.
Wait, so we've had two separate calls from this entity now? Because he gave us a phone, remember?
Yeah, there was another phone before that, but we don't know if the first phone was from him also.
Yeah, no, the first one was a guy that he was using to track us. As far as we know, it had nothing to do with his phone. It was the guy tracking us. It was his phone. Yeah. But that got broke or lost in the escape. So that there's nothing we can do about that. The other phone that we still have, I believe, or the doc had. Yeah, well, that's it. That one, shut up, Logan. That one we had, but it had no contact. Like, it was handed to us by the lady who crashed the plane. And she was like, keep hold of this. And we're
what plane? Oh, go back.
Flying car. I don't know, all this demon box. The lady flying the demon box.
Okay,
yes.
So there was a lady in a car.
Flying car.
Is this the Asian woman you beat up?
No. No. We have no idea who she was because we literally knew her for all of about 20 seconds before she died.
Okay, so you were walking along the street and a car fell out of the sky?
No, we were running away from people on motorbikes. And then she flew up, went, get in the car if you want to live. And I went, fuck you. And the doc went, fuck you, and pushed me in. We fucking took off. I was struggling because I didn't want to be in the demon box. I think I might have kicked her in the back of the head. I'm not sure. We were getting shot to shit by pursuing flying demon boxes, which caused us to crash. She then went, "Here, take the phone. Oh, make sure they don't kill you guys." She got out her gun. We walked out. We got in a taxi. You know the rest.
I love how the story grows every time.
Okay.
I'm embellishing it.
Where is the phone?
The Doc has it.
Doc has it. By the way,
it's a demon box.
Logan, do I know where is the chip now, or did he hit it?
You do know where the chip is. It's hidden here in very cleverly, but being that your place. Oh, by the way, Robert, there are gifts like properly wrapped presents laying around the apartment, some of which have been unwrapped, revealing cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
Because, Yana, the only bad thing is, even though it's fairly cleverly hidden, you're thinking that it won't last long because thieves have broken in often enough to this place that they've started leaving cleaning supplies, which are still going unused by these.
Why the hell are they still breaking in here when...
They're hoping for better. They're optimistic thieves, apparently. Yeah, well, I didn't say they were fucking smart now, did I?
Right, so when do you guys need to get the chip then and carry it? Because I ain't touching it.
Okay, where is it?
Mildred, do you remember where you put it?
He had it and I was drunk.
Oh, oh.
Wow, this is going to be a hell of a thing. So, who wants to make spot hidden rolls at a negative in order to take your time?
Yeah.
You all can, absolutely. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't crit, but I make it.
By
like 50?
Great. Yeah, you find it exactly where you expected to. Somebody had like opened up part of the wall and put it in, and then they used like toothpaste to plaster over it and stuff. It is a pretty decent job, but now it's not anymore because you had to smash it to get in there. But yeah, somebody took their fucking time with this, and now you've got
it was Doc.
probably.
I'm guessing.
And now you've got the chip. It's in a bag. Special. Do you have computer skill?
Yes.
Roll it.
Success.
It's in an RFID. It's in an RFID blocking bag. You're not sure how effective that is, but it's in one.
Don't take it out. Bag.
What? Sorry, did you want to, or did you say not to?
Not to.
Okay, that's a good bet. Yeah.
Keep in bag.
Yes. It keeps the demon rays away from it.
Yes. Exactly. I think I'll have to invest in those bags.
We'll put your head in one and seal it up.
Anti-demon bags.
The bags are totally non-electric as well. I'd like to point this out.
Lovely.
It's just some weird material. So, yeah, you've managed to find it, which does not reassure you that you found it within like a couple of seconds. This is not reassuring for their hiding.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there was something that you were supposed to do with this, but I don't know if the party actually remembers or cares what that was. So, good luck.
Wow.
Class? Yana?
I don't. When all of us don't have all the pieces, it's a bit hard.
That's what makes it fun. I can rerun the same shit over and it'll be all new to Yana.
Do you remember what we're supposed to do with the chip, Yana?
I think we were trying to like figure out what to do with it, what does it do, and how to use it, or what it is.
I think the last thing I remember before I left was we were obviously trying to get a hold of Ghost Hack. Because we believed he would be, or she, or it would be the best thing to deal with this chip and potentially be able to tell us what it is and how much we can maybe get for it and maybe who to sell it to and all that shit.
Yana, give me a memory roll for the only clue you have been given as by Ghost Hack itself on this fucking chip.
What
Made it.
chip? What is it? Not that death is the answer, is it?
That one.
Death answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because Robert hadn't heard that
Oh,
yet.
yeah, by the way, there's a clue by Ghost Hack, and it's death answers all. And we've tried to think of all the... No, we're not going to kill ourselves. We don't think that literally means death is the answer. Kill yourself. We thought of things like where death happens, like graveyards or like mortuaries, but we ruled out, I think that was too literal. We decided to try and look at like the lettering, so DAA, does that stand for anything? No. Yeah.
He's called Ghost Hack, and death answers all, so death and ghost, like, yeah. Is death a person or something? I don't know, like dev hack and ghost hack.
I'm going to give Yana a card for that. By the way, everybody check your cards, which are in your hands. I'm not saying it's correct or not, but it's a neat fucking line she's drawn between the two.
Okay, well, let's think of this. Let's break it down. Death answers all. Okay?
Yeah.
So, death, apart from killing ourselves, which we're not going to do, what can else relate to death?
Autoerotic asphyxiation. There's lots of
Thank you, thank you. Let me get my belt out.
No.
I'm squanching here. I love that that's the first thing that comes.
We need to get the loot or grease out of the doorway and close the door.
It's still open with a big barrel of grease. None of the people passing are wanting to approach, though. They're like, no. Or wanting to steal the 55-gallon fucking huge drum.
Is it like a delivery note or something like it?
No.
I really don't want to do this, but I probably should. I go get a crowbar.
All right.
What are the odds?
You've got several for looting in the house.
Yeah, what are the odds that there's going to be something inside this barrel?
You want to pry open the barrel and take a look?
I want to bring it in the house first.
Give me a strength roll you're kind of doing the partial rolling it in, type thing.
There goes my trick knee.
Is that a fumble? It is.
Yes, it is.
Nice. You think that your foot is broken. Take D6 damage, and if you get over 4, it is. Goddamn. Okay, it's really fucked up, and you're going to be limping in an exaggerated way. But yeah.
2 stun, 1 real?
Sure. Yeah, you're going to be limping around like you've had your foot crushed with a 55.
It's first aid time.
It's what?
It's first aid time.
Ooh.
Hey, successful.
All right, he's working on his foot and ignoring the barrel.
You got to use your back, not your knees.
Why don't you show me how that works?
He picks up the barrel and goes, and then sets it down wherever he wants. You're like,
all right, so we close, lock, and bar the door.
Done.
And then I go over to the barrel with the crowbar.
All right.
This is going to stink. Fortunately, we have respirators. I plugged a new thing of filters into my respirator.
Okay. And right, you guys all get ready in your different ways. Alex puts on his mask that's lacking the respirators. I don't even know if he bothers keeping any in his pocket. Probably not. But you're all ready to go.
Pop the top.
Wow, the stench fucking manages to get through the respirators a bit.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
It's fucking pig fat, lard, I believe they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like you have a huge surplus of it. it's the kind of thing that if you wanted to rub it all over your body, you could.
I
I take the crowbar and just kind of fish through it to see if there's anything hidden inside it.
It makes a sound I wish I could reproduce right now that is so disgusting it actually makes you cringe. It's kind of a wet, sloppy, fucked up. If there's anything in there, you might have to go up to, you know, your elbow to fish around, because all you can get now is the very top of the stuff, because the crowbar is not all that long. But if you want to stick your entire arm in there and then get the crowbar touching the bottom and shit, yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
I could,
Do
or
it
we
slow.
could put the lid back on, seal it back up,
Okay.
and then we can go out, get a filter, and dump this shit down the drain.
It does, for what it's worth, it does look new though, as opposed to used heavily like in a school cafeteria for years type thing. So wanted to point out that apparently this is, oh, Yana, one of your prized crowbars is covered in pig's fat now for some reason.
Why?
So yeah, it looks as though it's a new.
You order a barrel of pig fat.
I don't know.
Could have been done by the doc or either of these two when they're blackout drunk, because blackout drunk is something that both of them enjoy getting.
Mildred, do you remember ordering pig fat?
No. But that doesn't mean anything because I don't remember anything that happened.
I checked the computers to see if they've recently ordered a 55-gallon drum of pig fat.
So on the house computer, somebody has installed a new password, and you're not sure what the password is to get on it.
Is this from either of you two?
No.
Are you seriously do that?
I'll try hacking it then.
Okay, give me a hacking roll. It's gonna be, you know,
A success.
great. Do you have any guesses as to the password, by the way, to speed it up massively?
No, I would have assumed it might be something along the lines of, you know, secret, or I'm a dumbass, or...
I'll give a card to anybody who can come up with the password in 3 guesses.
Guessed.
And it opens right up. Here's a card for Alex.
You have got to be...
Luckily, I know how Logan works.
So anyway,
I get a check in hacking.
yes, you do. Okay, it appears that all that the computer contains is pornography. Lots and lots of pornography. It doesn't appear anybody's used it for anything other than pornography.
Do you think that the robbers just came here and watched porn when we are not here?
I go find a... Hey, you said we've got cleaning supplies, right?
Lots.
I am confident that there is nothing on this computer except porn.
Yes.
I dump bleach all over it.
You now are short the computer.
Yeah.
We needed it. No.
What do we need it for?
For research.
We'll go buy a new one. One that isn't completely dripping in wrongness.
What's
Give me
wrong
that
with
card.
porn?
Yeah, I made a cards thing for you guys on the thing.
You know there was one already, right?
Nope.
There's a green circle.
Oh.
Oh.
Everybody ignored that. That's why I wrote cards really badly above mine, because then they'd know. Thus making me the winner. So, you've got... it might help if you were to detail out exactly what all of your issues or problems or things you're looking for now are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Okay, we need a tiger.
Okay.
Tiger.
We need to make some money from the blood dome.
We need to find Ghost Hack.
Yes, we need another computer, one that I'm going to lock and not let you guys destroy or contaminate again.
By the way, the lights in the house all go out. You remember now that the whole house was controlled by the computer.
We need to go pay the power bill.
Figure out what the chip is and what to do with it.
Yeah, well, that's basically getting ghost hack.
Yeah.
Ghost hack, get the coffins. In fact, that could be a double up. Because I'm thinking that, you know, someone like Ghost Hack could, if not already know about the coffins.
Yeah.
Because that's the kind of thing a hacker would want to like do, like, you know, fight the man, all that, you know.
Actually, I will give Alex and Yana a memory roll for something here. Just, I know you may already know it, but holy
shit!
Wow.
Go Matt. Right. The help Ghost Hack gave you guys with the chip was giving you the clue and telling you that you guys were now the key master.
Oh, yeah, key masters, yes. No, gatekeepers, no.
Right, so he doesn't want us to find
Key
him.
masters.
He's trying to
Something's
help
up.
us, but he doesn't want to find him. Right, okay. Okay.
You're not sure what's up with that. It's very strange.
Right, so we are the key masters. We've got to find the gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper, death is the answer. Those have got to, so that's the clues. He wants us to find the gatekeeper, and the clue he's given us is death is the answer.
All right. More importantly, Mildred, give me money.
Why?
So I can go buy a new computer.
You destroyed it.
Because it was swimming in filth.
Naked
I'm
bodies are
helping.
filth. It's very natural.
Well, not what they did with that
keys,
fucking
the
ghost.
keys were swimming in filth.
How much is a computer?
No demon boxes for anyone. Get on with this. No more sidetracking. Right. So.
It's not sidetracking.
As he says, no more sidetracking. I'd like to point out that there's only a quarter bottle of booze left in the house.
No!
It's not sidetracking if we can find a computer that fits the chip.
Everyone panic!
We'll get you booze when we get me a computer. So that I can get the power back on and order pizza.
Okay.
We got all the food soon. I'm hungry.
I dig it.
How much is a computer?
How good? Like enough to operate the household thing and watch as much porn as you want? Call it 500.
Okay.
Or you can go double as much as you want.
We'll take 1,000 out of Yana's pocket.
No! 500. Yes.
All right.
You now have enough to buy a Pornovision 200. You can operate the house and show you porn. That's pretty much the limits of what
And then I get 500 from Alex.
No. Only because I literally don't have 500.
Okay.
And he hates demon boxes.
Yeah, I get it.
I basically set the dock up with all his shit and it bankrupts me. So, and I'm not seeing any return for his work with the bloody gangs. What's going on, man? Right.
Okay. There was a question I needed an answer for. The old woman that you beat up for this. Which gang did she belong to? And are they going to come looking for us at, say, the next monthly event that they know we're going to be at?
Yes,
that I'm supposed to be an overseer of?
Yes, no, yes.
So we're going to get into a running gun battle at the Blood Dome?
She's from the Mins. The Mins are pretty much wiped out. But
okay, that group. Okay, yes.
After finding out how much they were looking for the demon box, she's hired some like street thugs basically. So she's walking around with like 10 street thugs trying to find us. So yes, she could theoretically appear and be like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to get racist and do it.
Right, I'm taking my rifle to the damn Blood Dome event.
Right, we're not doing that yet. We've got a lot to get done before that happens.
I know. I just need to remind myself.
I want some leeway. I want to make some leeway here on this shit.
Yeah.
Before we get to the blood and stuff.
You mean headway, right? Not leeway?
Leeway, that's it. Yeah. That's the one. Headway. Footway. I want to make some footway. I want
footway up the assway?
Walk.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So, my first question. Logan, the chip, does it look like it would fit in not necessarily a standard USB port, but any particular type of port that I know of?
I can answer that for you. No, it doesn't. The dock did build a connector, and I think the connector might still be in the bag. However,
you can't see the chip. It's in the bag.
To anything. Because literally the instance you do, bad people turn up.
Bad people like the guys in black? Or, and we all got a bunch of cards, so...
Yeah, it's you put it in, 5 minutes later you've got flying cars, demon boxes, and fucking people on bikes with machine guns trying to shoot our asses.
Okay.
One of my decoder rings goes bye-bye.
Got it.
God, I've got those.
Yes.
Magic item goes bye-bye.
Yes.
Fortunately, I still have 2.
Yeah, I've still got 2 now. I had 3. We were greedy. Go Ovaltine power.
The power of Ovaltine. I want fucking money, Ovaltine.
Give me my money. Give me my money, bitches.
Okay, no more sidetracking. We're trying to make leeway, remember?
I like this guy.
All right, so we're not going to plug that in. When you guys did plug that in, did you get any information before the bad guys showed up?
Not really. It was really well, I wasn't actually there, so no, I can't really say. But
Donna, do you remember, was there any information gained before the shit hit the fan?
No, basically we tried on, the doc tried on several occasions to get it to work, and when he did finally, I think, get a bit of leeway with a powerful enough computer, what was displayed was non-intelligent to him. It was it didn't make any sense. He wasn't learned enough to understand what was being shown.
Did the doc have a decoder ring?
I'm not sure, but I don't think that was it. I think it wasn't so much that it was like not sensible to him. It was like, do you have higher math? Are you a quantum physicist? No.
Okay. So we need smart people. We're fucked.
Yes.
We mostly just break things.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. So, like I said, back on track. Our job now.
I'm trying to keep us on track.
Okay.
Stop fighting about who's keeping up.
Everybody stop it! So the main thing is, I love that. I love the fact that Rob is using the camera to be like, Tim, everyone pay attention to him. He's talking now. So basically, like I said, the things that have come up, Ghost Hack, I think, is now, it's made sense to me now that he either doesn't want to be found, but he wants to help us, or he can't be found. Like, we won't be able to get to him, or whatever it is. He's trying to help us, but not directly into the point where he wants us to go to him. So his things he's left us is the clue of death answers all. That's exactly what it is. It's not death is the answer or anything like that. It's death answers all, and we have to find the gatekeeper. So, even though I think the gatekeeper and the keymaster is obviously just a reference to an old movie, death is the answer. Gates, death gates. What could be a death gate? What could be a gate of death?
The one we came through, many of the transportations.
Maybe
I don't know how you guys got here. Sorry, I don't know how you guys got out of this. Just give me a goddamn second.
Okay.
Because when I left that town, before I ran into you guys, I left it by taking a fucking canoe and going into the whirlpool of death that I was told pretty much went nowhere. And one of the things that my version of the mailman that I didn't torture to death said was that everyone gets 3 chances or 3 lives. He had said something about 3 lives. Now, I'm not suggesting that we kill ourselves. Don't worry, that's not on my agenda today or any day. Death is not the end. Death answers all, but death is not the answer.
Yes.
But
I like that.
if the gate that we're looking for is somehow powered, not necessarily by death, but it is a gateway to another world, it's possible that it is in a dangerous or reclusive area.
Definitely, yeah.
And where do we know that we're not supposed to be going any and around here?
Probably most places. That's the problem.
Where did you guys run into sort of a brick wall / airlock with a bunch of guns pointed at you?
That's in the new place. That's the new build. That's for the rich people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which memory roll over because
Yeah, we're not rich. We can't get in. I understand that.
I've got my memory roll. Was there a name for it?
Yana, reduce your hand by 1. It's the arcology mat.
That's it.
Give me the website to order food. I forgot it.
Yeah, because the arcology, that was interesting because what else? The arcology came up somewhere else as well, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a major construction that's
in fact, isn't that what the
hour or 2 away.
Isn't that what the reclamation guys introduced themselves as? We are from the reclamation of the arcology.
Not to the best of my knowledge, but maybe. I don't know.
Right, so we need to, let's get this down. So the arcology.
Okay, and Deporter is in the rich zone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to connect the dots here. And when we tried to following up on NWI didn't really work, right? They're in India.
Yeah.
That office here, you guys don't really seem that enthusiastic about going there. The only reason I figured we might need to is if they had a standalone computer that wasn't connected to anything.
Oh.
Would the arcology be classed as a megaplex on its own?
Yeah, I would classify it as a it's
big.
Yes, it's I can actually, if you had a computer, you could do some research on it, but
right, let's go and get a demon box.